Press the right one, not the left one.
I did press the right one. Now we're
Funny
live.
man.
All right, hush up, you clowns. I gotta stream the run. Welcome to Chaotic Calling Streaming. My name is Starwind. I am the DM of this lovely campaign that it's nowhere near a train wreck yet. We are joined by those who have come to the mist by their own volitions or guided by the mist itself. Today we have with us Dravos Draviticus,
Hello.
Awen,
Greetings, everybody.
Alex,
Salutations.
and Oria will be with us as soon as she's able. She'll remote in, and then she'll be here during the last half of the first hour. So look forward to that. Now, we're going to talk about what happened last time. After the loss of Rictavio, and feel free to jump in if you see something that I missed, because I think I did forget some stuff, or Van Richten, the group trekked on to find which Casimir seeks, a way to revive his sister. Arguments broke out between him and Esmeralda as she wishes to use that trait to bring back Van Richten. Searching a nearby chamber, a group finds 6 large piles of treasure, a large amber golem resting in the back, and after kicking the treasure, you know who you are. The group is forced to fight a golem and turn it off by force. After the fight, a search of the back rooms that were opened up by cracks in the wall revealed more amber sarcophagi and several boxes adorning the room. From there, I believe Casimir was the one who found a sarcophagi of interest, but you guys said, "Oh, boxes in the room. Let's get out of here." Because we remember what happened last time. We saw boxes in a room. Who would do such a thing? And then you
Me.
guys retreated back. I was talking about the boxes. And then you guys retreated back into the treasure room, picked up various treasure items for the moment. Some of you might have picked up coins, but because there's so much treasure, we'll figure that out on a later stamp, depending on whether or not you have more time to play with the treasure or not. After which, it was suggested that you try to find a room and just bed down, get some rest, try to recover, and decide what you guys are going to do. I did forget something, didn't I? No. What's that? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. We had a visit from Rahadin while we were taking our first short rest, though, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody, you know who you are, decided to call out to Rahadin, and
Me.
he asked you, "Why are you here?" And a temporary fight ensued, which quickly got dispersed by a Aurea as she casted a ice wall that kind of encased him from getting out. So, buying you time, you guys scatter away into the wind and find your way to the treasure room, I believe, at that point. And then eventually you decide to bed down into a chamber back close to the sarcophagi that had a Kingsmaker gift that interested the new Aurea's attitude, as she found herself compelled to be more powerful. After picking up a specific staff that was just lying around. Who leaves shit lying around like that? I mean, come on, guys. Pick up your staff. Gosh. But at any rate, at this point...
Well, I would assume that it would be hard to pick up a staff if you're dead.
Yeah, I
Semantics,
guess there is
semantics.
that. You know, somebody should have cast Raise Dead, you know? Or maybe they did and they already got killed. Who knows? Killed twice, dead staff. At any rate, they find a room, they bed down for now. They still have to waste a good amount of time before they can take that long rest, but they've already considered themselves a little exhausted, and we will debate whether or not we continue down the corridors of the Amber Temple or if we just leave altogether. Because Casimir did sneak off into the room without everybody knowing and says, "Okay, we can leave. I got the gift. Let's get out of here." But at which point you guys decided to bed down so that our friend Aurea could go talk to a specific statue. And that's where we're going to pick up. You guys are currently at the hidden room that you have right here, right? Are we all in this room?
Yes.
Let me zoom in so I can see your beautiful faces. And there's Baywin. Where's Greywood? Oh, there's Greywood. And then Aurea's right there. All right.
Aurea's right here.
All right, yeah, I got like a number in the way. All right, so the doors are closed. Aurea returns, and you guys need to debate how you're going to spend the day, and then who's going to take watch. So, how do you guys want to do all this?
I'll take first watch.
Well, first up on the list, we should discuss how we're going to truly tire ourselves out. Because with how it currently stands, we've only been awake for a few hours.
And Dravos just drops to the ground and starts doing push-ups.
Okay, that's
I
a lot
mean-
better than what I had in mind.
Fair enough. Baywin?
Or, and he stops at like 20 and he's like, there was that room downstairs. The one that had the boxes. I wonder.
I don't think that we should go down there, especially after what happened
That's
at
the
the
reason
coffee
we retreated, Esmeralda chimes in. Because we feel like it's a trap, do we not?
Exactly.
This
not-
is true.
You do not remember your lessons well, do you?
Yes, but what I was thinking is if we were stealthy enough,
Stuff
we could
doesn't
climb
matter
up
if it's
that
ambush.
spiral staircase that was in that room.
You could.
As long as we don't disturb the boxes, we should be fine. Am I not
Oh.
correct?
And may I ask, how stealthy are you?
Let me.
Let me check my out of character stats real quick so I can give you a defined.
I'd say I'm fairly stealthy, Above table, I have a 7 to my stealth.
Okay, she says prove it, and she's waiting for you to stop.
16.
She kind of like shakes her hand a little bit. I still see you, but not bad at it.
Yes, but you were actively looking for me and knew where I was to begin with.
True.
I'm nowhere near as stealthy. I too much of a sprint ahead kind of person.
I'm not stealthy at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
Baywin over here is lugging around an entire suit of armor. He's not gonna be stealthy at all. If you want to go ahead and try to stealth your way through that chasm, go ahead. But
I'm just saying it's an option just to kind of get an idea of what's up there. But I mean, it could wait till after our long rest. I mean, it's all dependent on what everybody else wants to do as well. I'm
well,
just throwing out ideas.
Make a
well, I do
perception
agree that
check,
we should.
everybody.
Okay.
Hear
That's changed.
You hear footsteps down the hall, outside the door, like out in this direction.
Dravos is going to pull his longbow +1 and notch an arrow.
Alexander is going to step here and somehow magically produce his quarterstaff +2 and prepare it to strike at anyone who enters the door.
All of a sudden, Alex, you start hearing a bunch of wailing voices and screams of death. Awen, now you hear it. The voices of dead people screaming loudly in your mind.
Rahadin's back. I'll say that out loud. I can hear it. I can feel it in my mind.
How loud do you say that?
At a whisper to
I'm
everybody.
just saying, I asked for a friend. Esmeralda will make her way backwards here, and Casimir will also find a safe location.
Dravos will follow their lead and head over this way, and then head through this little secret door that we know is here, and step inside it.
Is that what we're doing? So we're backing off?
I mean, I'm already prepared to initiate combat. We still have the surprise if he does come through that door.
Are you saying this out loud?
No, I'm talking
I'm just
out
letting
of
you
character.
know, in character right now, you're in the moment. You don't even get to say that to your friends unless you actually say it. But the voices are in your head. They're screaming loudly. You hear Rahadin nearby. And then all of a sudden, there's a push at the door.
Mind you, I have
did.
a candlestick. Okay.
Yeah, you've already stuck the candles underneath this door. You wedged it shut. He just keeps fiddling with it. Then you hear him curse for a moment. He's going to make a perception check on your whispers that you had earlier now. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I saw his bonus. It's like, oh, shit. You guys are fucked. He kind of like whispers through the crack and he says, I know you're here. And eventually, you have to leave. Don't think I won't be waiting.
So, without speaking, Dravos is going to motion to everybody to step into the secret room.
Either way, the voices fade as soon as you hear that and he has time to walk off.
That's fine.
I'm just telling you stuff that's happening. I mean, that's usually what I do.
Well, I mean, I figure if this little hallway here is a secret room, and we get inside of it and close it off, because I remember I had to pull it open when we first found it. So if we close the door from this side, I know that we would have to push it open from this side.
All right, no,
and
fair.
then we
So
can
okay,
take our short rest
all
in
you
here.
have to do is tell me the intention. We don't need to have a 100-word discussion about it. All right.
All
So
right.
you guys
So
fall
I'm
back
going.
and shut the door.
Yes, I shut the door, and we will continue to take our long rest in here.
Well, now you got even less room to work with, so doing those push-ups might be a little bit of a burden.
Well, we could still go downstairs.
Yeah, but that requires a whole new.
I think
Yes.
for now, I'm just going to. Alexander takes out his journal and inkwell, and he starts documenting in parchment about this adventure that's currently unfolding in the Amber Temple.
All right, you guys can move your tokens here if you're not already on the map.
Tiny Alexander, tiny Alexander.
Wait, to here?
No,
Oh.
over here. Export. Well, you can't see that. But... You know what's great about Rick Fabio not being here?
To one less person.
Yep. It's one less person for me to have to find. I'll move that up there so I can actually see. Alright, so yeah, you guys fall back to the lower basement at this point. I mean,
Yep.
it'd be small, but you didn't need to be that small.
I didn't mean to make it that small.
Like,
And I don't know how. Okay, there we go.
Dravos is going to check the room just to make sure nothing's in here.
Yeah, we've been here
Looks
before.
clear.
sure have. Matter of fact, I think this here is also broken now.
Yeah, because
guys, was this thing broken when we left?
I can't speak for Oria, damn it. Quit it.
No. I'm asking. The
Yeah, but that's the
other
thing. That would be Oria who
that
would know to
actually
tell you
are
not to.
here.
Yeah.
No, I
But
don't.
I'm just
Actually,
saying that's more important that she knows not to act, not react, or what I'm trying to tell
Right.
you.
Well, I mean, I personally know it, but my character doesn't. That's why. That's
Okay,
why.
you're making this difficult for me, Dravos.
Sorry.
Let's ignore the elephant in the room for just a hair. We'll wait till we can address that
Yeah,
concern as soon as Oria actually arrives. Okay.
Can we just not
Okay.
enter there?
Yeah.
That
Let's
way
not
we-
let's not even go down there. Like that's bad juju anyway. So yeah,
Okay.
you guys are in this passageway.
And Dravos will just pick up a couple of decent sized, hand sized rocks and just start doing curls.
I mean, it's
Baywin,
easy as hell.
did they teach you how to write in the monastery? I am assuming you're from one, since you're priest, I should say.
teach me to write.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a monastery.
Would you like to learn how to write? Alexander says as he has his quill and inkwell out.
No, I can write. I have I know a few languages.
Sometimes writing is a kind of soothing effect, especially with all the stress that we've currently gone through. Ah!
Hey,
What?
where did that come from?
I was just measuring for a friend. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Got to keep you on your toes.
Hey, I would have been fine, but I don't think everybody else would have.
No, I would have.
It's been hilarious. Come on.
I have fire resistance now.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay. Well, me and you would have been fine, but everybody else would have.
All right, so you guys continue on trying to dilly-dally the day away.
Yes.
Is there any talks about Strahd or anything like that going on? I still feel like that's using
Um,
its way too.
Well,
yeah, I was gonna say, Dravis would kind of like be like, so, what do you think we should do about Rahadim when we are finished?
well,
I
eventually
mean,
we're gonna
it's
have
not like we can avoid him forever.
that is true. And I think the best course of action to simply just put it to an end at some point. However, we have to do it where we have the drop on him.
This
Because
is true.
Don't think we're gonna have the option now. As
No,
Miranda
as
chimes
soon
in.
as we leave this place, he's going to attack us.
Ah, but see, I remember something from the first time we came through this area, where we were sitting before we fell back into this area. You remember the other set of doors, not the set that I stuck the candlesticks in, but the other set that was on the, if you were looking at the map out of game, the set that was on the left hand side.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the other set of doors over there?
yes,
There's an arrow slit in that room, and it's the only entrance into that room. Now, unless he has Misty Step, which he may have, I don't know for sure. But unless he has something that could allow him to pass through that arrow slit, I could possibly get in there and throw something through that arrow slit and draw him towards that area while we come out the other door.
Hey Dravos, make a history check.
History check. 19.
Yeah, you can fucking Misty Step. You just remembered.
Oh, yeah, he can Misty Step. So, there's that. But, anyways.
Oh man. Don't worry, it's been a
well,
long week. I forgot things too.
the best course of action, I believe, would be let us get to our full strength and then to move against him as soon as possible.
This
Because,
is true, but we would need a battle plan.
well, the battle plan's simple. We have the spellcasters up in the tower, while me and Baywin take them head on, and then you and uh, Esmeralda can do like flanking attacks, if that makes sense.
It does, but I don't know if you've noticed, but I've currently gotten a lot stronger.
What? Do you want a broadsword or something?
No, I'm just saying it might be of use.
I mean, if you can hold him down while we beat the shit out of him, that would be a great.
But what good would that do if he has Misty Step? He'd just Misty Step right out of my arms.
But you can
Mages
when
can
they do
only
that.
people can
Yeah,
only.
that's a pain in the ass move, by the way, Star.
There's only a few. He has to run out of spell slots at some point. If he's just constantly misty stepping, then that will
What is a
drain him.
spell slot?
Basically, it's what people use to magic, I would believe.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not supposed to be sounding bored, am I?
Baywood, what do you think of this plan?
Uh, I don't think it's going to matter. I think he's going to just overpower us. He's going to do that that one mine thing, and it's going to knock us all down, and he'll just pick us off one by one.
Well, then I guess the solution is just prepare our minds for what's about to come.
Or we just run.
Do you think we can outrun him? Do you honestly think that we can?
I don't know.
What's dirty? I didn't do this. They did this. All right, go ahead.
It even if we do temporarily escape him by literally jumping off the mountain. He would eventually hunt us down because he would have his vision, the one up in the castles. He would likely know where we are before we knew where we are.
Yeah, I so that just knocks down your theory too. Because if we fight him straight on, he's gonna know, and we're gonna fight him straight on.
Oh, this rattling noise in my head still tells me we should just take him out. It'll be fine. We'll deal with it. He is but one man, right? And if we can't take care of him, we can't even take care of Strahd. So
That is true. This could
I,
be.
I like her way of thinking. Thank you, Esmeralda.
Casimir
That
has
has
been
solidified my decision.
Casimir has been deadly silent. Quite literally.
Are you all right, Casimir?
Yeah. I am good. I just wish to get to Ravenloft as soon as possible.
So,
Well, are you fit for battle? Because it appears that
You cut
there
out.
stands something in your way.
Hey, Dre, would you cut Alex off real quick? Go ahead, Alex.
So, you never really told us who you plan on using that resurrection for.
For my sister. I thought for sure we had this conversation.
Well, you never really told us who your sister was in depth.
Well, you never really asked, did you?
Well, I guess this is my formal asking of who is your sister.
You've helped me get this far. I guess I could be a little bit more forthright about my information. Her name is Petrina Felikanov. Okay, DM, say the word right. Belkovna. There we go. Words came out of my mouth. They didn't sound right, but they are there.
Type it in chat, that way we can see how it's spelled.
Yeah. Velikovna. I'm gonna pop this out so we don't cheat too much.
Okay.
Velikovna.
Velikovna. Yeah, kind of like that. That sounds good. Alright, Buddy tells you, yes, we must resurrect her, and her remains are in Castle Ravenloft.
How did her remains get into Castle Ravenloft?
That's a story I wasn't sure I was willing to share, but since you are asking, where do I even begin? And this is just the DM looking for the exact wording of how he talks about this. There was a time that my sister became fascinated with the new lord of the land, and to earn his trust and eternal gratitude, she attempted to become one of his brides. She was rejected, and upon finding out her plot, me and my fellow men and of our community stoned her to death for it. Strahd then found out, and he took his revenge upon us once more. He sent that, and he kind of like points upward as if he's pointing out Rahadin. He sent that chamberlain of his, Rahadin, the very same man who we seek to get past this very instant, and he slaughtered all the women of my kind. He made it to where none of us could ever reproduce ever again. That was our punishment. And then this, and he pulls down the hood, where his ears, where they were once long, are cut. As punishment, he also cut off my ears for instigating the stoning. Are you happy with this? Have my answers pleased your ears to know this history that I do not wish to share? Quickly puts the cowl back over his head.
Actually,
Ooh.
yes, this has been very informative.
Doing information.
I am sorry to hear that your ears have been cut and that you have lost your sister's master elf.
It was my doing that she died. But I feel that I must bring her back as redemption. To redeem myself, to end the dreams that I've had. And I've mentioned it before, she has come to me in dreams, telling me to come here and seek the power that could bring her back. Now we have it. And now she will have it. And then maybe now my sister will learn her way. Not trust this Strahd for what he is.
I see.
Do we even know that this resurrection is the true resurrection? Because what if it just brings your sister back as a hollowed corpse of what she was once?
The vision itself showed me my sister. Showed a vision of me at her very crypt. A vision of me able to touch her body and pass the gift on, and to bring her back to life just as I'd hoped. Unless these visions are lies. Tell me,
Yes,
person who has dealt twice with these stones of destiny. Are they lies? Are they consequences? And you see him in like a skeletal looking form. As his face is pale, you can almost see right through his skin.
there's always a consequence to taking a deal with the dark, such
Don't
as
even
your rotting of skin.
But sometimes you must deal with the dark to defeat the dark.
words from both of you seem wise enough to be considered advice of some sort. For now, you wish to deal away with Strahd. I at least wish to do away with my sister being in his grip. If we can accomplish this on both accord, you have my aid in destroying Strahd.
And your
Do you-
aid would be much appreciated.
How do you think we should approach Radim? Should we approach him now? Do away with him? Do away with him here in the Amber Temple?
Well, there is one advantage we have over Rahadin that is against him, as it always is. We know that
Numbers?
he's there. No, numbers won't mean much, especially if he went to get help. But we know where he is, or at least when we're in his vicinity. I might be able to help, and maybe with Gloria's help, we can do as you say and try to run away. We would have to use invisibility, cloak ourselves, hide, not to be found or seen.
Ooh, I just remembered something. Esmeralda, did
Hmm,
you not get the ability for being able to spy upon your enemies?
that is very true, Carlos, but must I remind you, it has limited uses. Hold on, let me double check that. No. While I'm looking that up, is there any other conversations going on?
Well, I was just going to
She
say,
is
'cause
searching
if
for the answer right now, and she's kind of like looking in with herself.
well, I'll just drag that out just a little bit while you look for it. Because if so, it would be useful in pinpointing where he's at before we strike, and we could set up an ambush.
It's unlikely that we're going to get an ambush. He heard our whispers, so that must mean that he has an amazing talent for perceiving things.
He may have heard our whispers from just outside the door.
But we weren't whispering outside the door.
No, he was just outside the door,
Your whispers
and
were
we
her.
were just in.
You
Go
don't need
ahead,
a
Star.
fucking. You don't need a history check to know that your whispers were her.
Right.
Obviously so, since that intimidating "I know you're here."
Right.
Yes. But I am fairly certain that I can shoot him from farther than he can hear.
Yes, but it doesn't sound like we have that luxury within a temple.
You idiots! Do you not realize Rahadin has the ability of stealth when he's not within range? So the only way we're gonna know where he is exactly is if he's in range.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, I'm speaking above table for a second. I
Yeah.
thought with her ability, she could spy on people, basically like true sight with visions.
I'm
Uh,
looking
Yes,
like
still. Like
only
I haven't found the right thing yet, which is weird. But
I thought it was only 30 feet true vision.
it's either True Sight or it's Scrying. I thought it was Scrying though.
I thought it was Scrying also.
yeah, so did I.
I'm missing the entry here. Okay, do we know exactly where we got these gifts? Because that would help.
I do.
Um, it was in the same
See,
room that I got the 10 extra.
I'm moving my character just so I can see the area right quick, because I remember where it was.
It was on this level, right?
Yes,
I'm
it was
thinking it
in
was.
this room right here. Or yeah, right here.
All right, let me look up that one real quick because apparently
And
either
then
I
I
didn't
moved
write
my
it down
character
or
back.
I misread something. All right, give me a second because a lot of things are hidden here, guys. Like the Amber Temple has been up last, and I love the flow, even though I didn't know everything that was happening. But sometimes it takes a little while to get all the information out there. So hopefully next time I run this game, it'll go a lot smoother. All right, so let's see here. That's where you got your ability as well. If it was the south, that was what he got. If it was to the north, it looks like it wasn't scrying. It was true sight. That one had true sight. I don't think that's what she got. 33D. Let me check that one real quick too, just in case.
Because if it wasn't that north one, I believe it was this one.
Okay, let me check that one there. Yeah, she only has 3 uses of it.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, God, I forgot to make her smile and become a cruel, evil smile. I don't know. I guess she's been looking kind of funny here lately. Her voice has become like a low whisper, and her smile has become cruel and evil whenever she speaks now. And you don't know if it's because of Rictavio passing away, or she's just visibly angry, or just smiling out of necessity. All right, dishes, get clean.
Yeah, that was my wife.
Hmm.
All right.
The crap out.
All right. So yeah, back to where we're at, guys.
Well, this is entirely of a predicament that we are currently in. Would everyone like to create last wills in case if we do not leave?
I don't
All right.
see. I don't see what good a last will do if we don't make it out.
Yeah, it's not like any of us are going to be able to deliver it, are we?
Someone will
Precisely.
eventually find it.
And just like the corpses up above, they'll just take your stuff and go.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Isn't that right, Corey? Kind of like turns and shooter at the player. Which would be nice if she like jumped in here right then and there, but I guess she's not here yet. Oh, I got a couple messages. Let me read them real quick. No, she's stuck in traffic. She'll be here soon.
Ah,
All right, all right. I thought that would have been good timing. Anyway, forget
that
that
would
he's
have been amazing timing.
That would have been amazing, but I had a feeling something was wrong when I said it. Like, she should have been here by now. No. All right, but
Should
yeah,
we go ahead and get one of the watches out of the way?
can't do watches until it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
You're dilly-dallying the day away right now, remember?
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm asking, are we having conversations? Are we having plans? It's the perfect time to do all that.
Alexander is going to try to teach Baywin how to write in Abyssal.
Mm,
If
Baywin
he's
has a
willing.
choice. Yeah.
Of
no,
course.
thank you.
Okay, fair enough. Uh,
Shouldn't really push your knowledge on other people, my friend.
but knowledge is how we truly enlighten ourselves, my friend.
Oh, please stop with the sickening knowledge just now. It's that you're just sickening the air. Oh, is that true? It seems the one thing that is sick here, Casimir, is the fact that you will not share your resurrection with Rictavio. You could see her getting verbally and also quite stutteringly angry. I told you the reason why I came here. You wish to go make a deal? Go make a deal. I've already done my due diligence.
Enough. Fighting amongst ourselves will do us no good. Now, whether or not he shares the resurrection with Rictavio or not is his choice. He is the one that went and got it. It is up to him whether or not he uses it.
Make an
Octavio
intimidation
knew
check.
the dangers.
Bravos, make an intimidation check. It might have made things even easier for me.
14.
Esmeralda storms off. And she goes back upstairs.
Oh, I can't stand when people fight like this. I say in Draconic as I step down here.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm no longer on the same level as you at the moment. I'm assuming you're all still downstairs, though.
Yeah, I just went to the bottom part of this hallway.
All right. Oh, Esmeralda. You poor, poor girl.
Oh no,
But go ahead and continue. I got things going on in the background.
so
Okey-dokey.
anyone down for a game of Dragon Chess?
Okay.
No,
That's so
thank you.
fucking ironic. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, cool. All right, I'll rejoin you guys back downstairs. I just had to take care of something upstairs.
I don't even need to know the context of the situation, but
I know.
whew,
Yeah, you don't even need to know. It's all good.
okay.
Well, is anybody going to go check on her, or are we just all going to stay down here like in sheep?
I think it's just let's just let her have a moment to cool off. She seems kind of morbidly attached to the fallen. And I get it, people have connections and that's a good thing, but at some point one must let go of those who have passed. The dwindling on the dead will only cause them to be restless.
Anyone make a perception check? Since you're the one closest to the stairwell.
Technically Julia
you're,
is.
you're fine, baby. You don't hear anything. All right, my friend. What else we got going on? So we'll say like an hour or two to start the session.
Alexander's gonna go ahead and set up here in the corner a jagged chess, and if no one decides to join him, he'll play against himself.
And roll against
You-
yourself because I don't think anybody's going to join you. Though people can't prove me wrong. That's fair.
Okay. So it's just a flat wisdom, or is it intelligence?
I don't know. You pick. You're playing against yourself. It doesn't matter. You lost to yourself. Congratulations.
Hmm. He would jot down about this different tactic that he normally doesn't use, and will further incorporate it into different plays.
Okay. Whatever you say, friend. Anything else, guys? Bravos, are you doing anything? You were quiet there for a second. Oh, crap.
Apparently, I had my mic muted and didn't realize it.
Oh, well,
I
guess
said,
who did?
Rip.
So Dravos is sitting in this corner over here, and he's going to pull out his religious amulet, which he hasn't done until now, and he's going to start reading, not out loud, but just start reading from his prayer book.
Dravos has a prayer book?
Yeah.
And you're a ranger?
Fair enough.
And I'm a what?
Are you a ranger?
Yeah.
You do not make sense to me, friend. What'd you do? Pick the pilgrim background? Sorry, I'm just trying to pass time trying to get back in here.
Oh, correction. It's a holy symbol and a prayer book.
Yeah, I'm just asking, how do you have that without being a cleric?
Acolyte.
Or a divine?
Yeah, I'm an
acolyte?
acolyte.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. But then again, let's face it. Well, yeah, you had a choice. Did you pick out the platinum one or the 5-headed one?
The 5-headed one.
Yeah, so he's definitely picked team. What's the team, Jake? At any rate,
I'm just waiting on somebody to finally figure it out.
I don't think anybody cares, Dravos. Like, I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just saying, like,
I
everybody's got their
know.
dark secrets, and nobody's. Holy shit, Rahadin, what the fuck, dude?
Holy fuck!
Jesus Christ.
Well, whatever's about to happen, you ain't got a flippin' clue.
Well, I think I know what his modifier for his stealth is.
Yeah, incredibly tough.
Yeah.
I guess Alexander will glance over and look at the holy symbol that Dravos is having up. Can I do a history check on it?
Let's quickly change the subject before the DM hits us with whatever's about to happen. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just trying to keep it a surprise.
Make a religion check for me. Oh, that should be a religion. Nothing to do with history, actually.
Okay.
Are you even trained in religion? If you are not trained, it's at disadvantage. Because
yes, I am trained in religion.
Just do a straight roll. I'll
Sorry,
take the first
double.
one. And the negative doesn't look familiar. But then again, Dragonborn religions or dragon religions in general don't make sense to you anyway. You're more about the abyss anyway.
That is true.
Yeah, so why delve into stuff that doesn't belong?
So, that's a weird symbol you got in your hand.
It is a religious symbol.
Well, clearly so, but what does it stand for?
This here is the religious symbol of Tiamat.
Hmm. That is. If I. Across my many journeys, I've heard whispers occasionally in a dark tavern about what could be Tiamat, but many people have different interpretations of what it is. Such as with any god, huh?
This is true.
No, you guys continue. I'm just looking at stuff.
Before you ask, yes, Tiamat is considered an evil god. Yes.
I do not care about if they are evil or good.
But I will say, she gives back to those who worship her and treats them well.
Anyway, make me another perception check. Just heard
8.
a large door move from its location,
Can
similar
I
to
do
the secret door.
the secret door itself? Okay. I think we're getting ready to be ambushed here. Everybody,
What?
so I'll get my sense sword out and shield and be ready here.
Alexander would move over
Trevos,
to help Baywin protect the stairs.
Trevos will stand where he is, pulling his bow, notching an arrow.
Let me just paste these over here so we don't. All right, so we're holding it around there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
might want to move Oria because she's not a frontliner.
Fine, I'll do that.
Actually, it'd probably be easier if we stepped on the stairs one down. That way they can crowd into the crowd there, but they can't get past us. But
That
then
is
again,
true.